Hey guys, we're back with Josh for lesson 3 of my driver series with him. So I've warmed up a little bit. We kind of figured out what the issue is. I've been hitting most of my clubs really well, but drivers I'm really struggling with, so I'm here with the man to help me fix that. And what, if you could kind of give us a summary of kind of what we'll be working on today. What do you think?
Yeah, today we're going to be just working on just cleaning up impact. We're having some face awareness issues at the moment, so
big time.
We're going to try to figure out, the speed is great, but if you're not squaring it up, we're going to run into even deeper problems. So we're just going to pretty much treat this almost like a maintenance session as far as when it comes to figuring out what you need to do as far as with impact and getting the club face to square up a little bit more consistently.
Sure. Absolutely. All right, let's get going. Josh, we talked a little bit about making sure that I have a little stronger grip. This is something we've worked on before,
yes.
But just making sure we've got that. And then as I'm getting to the top of the swing, we're trying to make sure this wrist is not this way, but it's more like that, correct?
Yes.
Even
so
there?
We're looking for more flexion instead of extension will be the other way.
Right.
Extension, that's going to pretty much cause the face to open. It's going to stay open a little bit more. If we get towards that flexion right now, this is going to be great for his swing because he needs to close the face.
Right.
So that's going to help out tremendously.
Right. You can kind of see just as, if it's here, that face is just wide open. I'm hitting the big slice.
Yes.
And then if we can get it more like here.
Yep,
that face
we got a better chance of squaring things up.
Healed that one. Yeah, the feeling of just kind of flattening that wrist at the top is sort of my feeling, and then I'm feeling it coming from the inside is kind of the...
I want you to collapse the hands, maybe just a tad bit more in transition. So you get up in there, and then, yeah. So you feel that, and then I want you to feel a little bit of that.
Okay, so more, okay.
Yeah, that, a little bit more of a delay.
Not so much here, because you're talking about not so much here, but as I'm coming.
Yep, downswing.
Right there, okay.
Yep. So you're going to have to loosen up just a tad bit more.
Yeah, definitely.
With the forearms and everything. There we go. I think that works pretty well.
Yeah, yeah.
Better launch angle, better spin rate. You hit the dynamic loft number that we were looking for that 15-degree mark.
Still a degree or something, a little off. That's not too bad though.
We're only looking for a little bit, nothing too major.
Right. Okay. And the thing I really love the spin rate. That's around 2,000. That's
especially with that launch angle matchup. That's why the ball went 277 right there. Let's keep talking about getting better shaft lean at impact, okay? So what I want you to feel too, another cue for you is going to be to keep that right elbow close to the left elbow on the way down.
Okay.
That makes sense?
So we're keeping it in here.
There you go. Yep, you feel the
and
difference?
Huge. That's a huge difference. Okay. Yeah, because I'm kind of getting out that way. So it's almost like this, right?
Yeah,
a little bit of
externally rotate. But you're going to have to in order to try to keep
right.
elbows
To get
close.
underneath it, I've got, okay. So I'm kind of like this, and my elbow's kind of flapping as it goes through.
Because right arm is pretty much the big difference between pros and amateurs. Pros, we're going to use our right arm just a tad bit better. It's going to stay a little bit closer, a little bit
closer
more
to the body.
rotated.
Closer to the body too, right? More here and more.
Yeah, that way you can rotate your body through.
Okay, because it's more like this. And again, we were talking about the feeling that I'm trying to do is a little bit as well, is to come more from the inside, and it's going to have that elbow closer to there.
Yep.
As opposed to out there.
And then that's where that strong grip comes into play because it's going to help you out with
keeping that.
Keeping things square.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's try one of those.
That out right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is a very square 0 out on the club path, 0.4 on the face angle. Nice.
Yeah, we like those.
Yeah, we like those numbers.
We like those numbers quite a bit. Okay. Oh, even that elbow right there is even closer. Ooh.
Look at that.
Who's that guy hitting the ball? Wow.
That was pretty good right there.
That's the impact position looks really good.
So
all right.
Excellent. So yep. And then club head speed was still the same.
Yeah.
0.4 slower than your average. So excellent. Keep that right elbow close to the left elbow coming through. All right.
The most amazing thing though, I think, is just I hit that absolutely, perfectly straight, right? Like it doesn't get much straighter than that. So.
Well,
okay.
yeah, it does by 0.4.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm saying.
I got you because yeah.
Other than that, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. But if you look at that, if you look at the ball flight,
perfect, man. That's yeah.
I have no. I'm going to take that as perfect. Like that's fine.
We're going to take that as perfect.
We're going to go with perfect. Yeah.
Awesome.
Especially
shot.
trying to think about a couple different things in the swing. So.
Try to get a little bit more loose.
Yep, that was.
So upper body wise, more loose. That way you can get those hands in front.
Okay.
I want you to feel yourself like touch your elbows together.
Okay.
All right. And then just feel like, try to get your body mobile enough.
Okay.
Yeah, literally touch them together.
Okay, so literally.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
And then feel it on the
Apparently
down.
that's something I haven't done. That's hard to do.
Touch them. Try to touch them together on the downswing.
Okay.
All right. Turn your body through.
Okay, so that makes sense. So, is this here or is this?
Whatever you got to do.
Whatever's comfortable.
Yeah, whatever you got to do.
Matter.
To get
okay.
there.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah. So okay. Wow, that's very strange. So that's definitely different. I can feel lots of things trying to stretch in my body that don't want to do that. So,
Good. Keep it close. Excellent.
Okay.
You can see the big difference in like.
Yeah, the face coming through. Okay.
Yeah. So you can like get stronger on the grip if you feel like you need to.
Okay.
But that's the feeling of what that downswing is gonna pretty much be.
Okay, that makes sense. Wow. All right. That makes sense. I can kind of feel that one. Starting to feel that actually. I can feel that.
Oh, wow. That was hit. Not bad at all. Yeah. Only maybe like a negative, but like
Just
negative
a little
1
bit. All right.
on a lean on it.
Yeah.
But like driver 0 to like -2 is a good spot. Our biggest thing is that dynamic loft. But we're gonna talk about just overall matchups. I'm just gonna like throw the idea out there to you. I'm not gonna give you exact details. You research those on your own or reach out to me and we can talk personally.
Right, because all of these numbers are individual to me, just like when you said earlier, like I said, what was a good dynamic loft? And you said, well, for you, somewhere around 15 is good. And that's so it's gonna be player dependent. Every different skill level and every different swing is going to be different. So
yeah, for sure. So like when we're talking about like the matchup between launch angle and spin rate, now if you're trying to match a driver up better, like these are going to be like 2 very important metrics to pay attention to. So say for instance, his spin rate on that shot right there was 2100. All right, launch angle was 14. With it having a low spin rate, that's lower than the average for sure. You're gonna need more of a launch angle in order to make sure that the ball's flying efficiently. Because at 2100 RPMs, if you're going with a lower launch angle, like around 10, you're not gonna get as much carry as you need, and you're not gonna get as much distance because the ball's falling out of the air.
Exactly. So yeah, my understanding of spin rate, correct me of course, is just like, so you wanna have that at a constant rate that keeps, with matching up with the launch angle, that keeps the ball in the air long enough, but not too much. Like if I'm at like 3,500 or something like that, then I'm getting too much spin. It's not going as far.
Yeah.
Right. Does that make sense? So yeah, you want to have that low, but that's probably pretty low for me. Like 24-ish, 24, 2,500 would probably be ideal for that launch angle for me. Something around there, or what do you think?
No, like that was actually like a perfectly flighted ball. Yeah.
Great.
Like what I usually see, so like coming from the long drop world and like coming from the world of like where we have to really optimize every little aspect in order to squeeze every little bit of yardage out. Low spin, high launch, that's always been the recipe for the most part.
Okay.
Because for a few different things. TrackMan is gonna measure backspin and side spin combined. That's what spin rate is. Like this isn't a backspin measurement. This is like a total spin measurement.
Oh, I didn't know.
So
Okay.
the lower that you can have your spin rate, that means less side spin also, which your ball should travel a little bit straighter.
Okay, great.
So on this shot, I know it like went to the left a little bit, but like you were 6 degrees closed and you're still alive, if that makes sense.
Sure, sure. Yeah,
So,
like I kept it
yeah.
on the planet. Like it wasn't that far offline.
More spin with a 6-degree closed
Would have
face
gone.
is gonna go. Yeah,
So
it's
that
gonna
really
travel
would
a
have
lot
been
more
like
offline.
up in these trees. Okay, that makes sense.
But you can tell by like the carry on that, right? Like you had low spin. You gave it enough launch to like actually travel.
Right.
You're above your average by what, 20 yards?
Sure.
Almost.
Yeah, and also
then,
not only that, the difference between the carry and the total. Like the carry was 245, but like it also went so much farther once it hit the ground too.
Yeah.
And that's a lot to have to do with the spin rate as well. High spin rate's going to stop more in the fairway, right?
Yeah.
The perfect spin or a better spin rate is going to launch farther and then bounce and go farther as well.
Yeah, and then depending on conditions and stuff, like
Right. Yeah, if it was a hard day,
you do this on like a nice course
Yeah.
or nice quality course, that ball's further than 278. That's definitely that's 290 ball all day.
Sure, sure.
But like
With a
the
little
biggest
draw.
thing is like with this section of things is you have to. I mean, this is flighting the ball. This is what we mean by like, oh, let's learn how to flight the ball with the driver. That means taking some launch or taking some spin rate off and then adding some launch to it and getting yourself more efficient because you don't even have to like put as much club head speed on it if you take all the spin rate off and add launch to it.
Right.
You'll still be right around
so
the same.
Sure. So optimizing those numbers, and again, my club head speed was 102. That's not super high. Ball speed is 147, but like the total, for 102.
Yeah.
Club head speed to hit it 278. I had to optimize those, or it wouldn't have gone nearly that
Yeah, it's
far.
not gonna
Or
travel.
maybe it wouldn't have carried that far. Even if it did carry that far, it'd been like 245, but it only went like 260. Right?
Exactly.
Because I would have hit it so high and ballooned it in the air.
Yeah, and that's
with
what
the
you
right spin
see.
rate.
That's what you see happening with pretty much everybody. Like biggest amateur mistake with driver is, they'll come in and their spin rate's like over 3,000, possibly even in the 4,000s with an open face and launch angles all over the place. Like the ball's just not flying optimally. So like you can get these numbers enhanced by going to a really good fitter and also, having a really good instructor also. You can match those two things up. That'll make the driver a lot easier to handle.
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly. It's matching that up. It's matching up the swing that works for your body, and then with a correct club that's fitted to get to optimize these things as well. So
Yeah.
perfect. I love it. So this is very difficult for me to do. Like
Yes.
we talked about getting the elbows together. My body does not like doing this. So this is something I'm going to have to work on in the gym and do some more yoga or something because this is not. My body, like I'm sure you can do it much easier. My body does not like.
Oh,
that.
no, I was gonna say like
Okay.
I can't do it that well either.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
But
All right, now I don't feel
it's
so
the feeling
bad.
of
All
us
right.
like getting there because
Right.
when we get up top and we're able to like, okay, first of all, you're exposing yourself to this situation, right?
Sure.
So like when we're
Right.
getting up top, if we can just feel, almost feel this. You see how it tucks that elbow?
Okay, so it's kind of squeezing it together a little bit, right?
Because
there.
your issue right now is the elbow goes like this.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
externally,
for sure.
you're internally rotating.
Yeah, and if I can
but
get
like when you try to stick things together, we get that external rotation to where now we can get a little bit more of a drag happening.
Okay.
So it's just like
makes sense.
we're just trying to trick your body into
Right.
moving a little bit better.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, I like it. Yeah, it was interesting because you're like, put your elbows together. I'm like, I can barely do that.
yeah. So
No, but
like,
that makes sense because
I would
it's
say
right
external
here.
rotation is tough for you.
Right, it is. Definitely struggling with that. So, all right. There. More like this.
Yep. Dynamic loft is looking pretty consistent right now too. You're lowering your average. You lowered it by like almost 2 degrees on average.
Nice.
So it's looking pretty good there.
Nice. Yeah, and it's kind of like, I feel like I can work on this, and then, my club head speed is only like right at 100, but if I can get this down, then I'll be able to add more speed from this position, right?
Yeah, you'll add speed with the lower body because like now that everything's just like in position up top.
Got it.
Now you could just get hard, go harder
Gotcha.
with the ground
There's
force.
the ground forces and those things.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense, yeah. So we're not going to talk about that today because I'll lose my mind. I'll be like, I'm thinking about 12 things, I won't be able to hit the ball. But yeah, no, that totally makes sense.
Tack angle was 13.8 on that. So what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to slow down in that backswing, okay? And then make sure you're covering the ball, okay? You're leaning back on it too much.
And you mean?
To the right, yep. Woo, like the start line. All right, cool. A little bit open on the face there. So yeah, big move right here for you. Remember, left forearm, left wrist. Only move you're making is that flexion move.
Okay.
So you're coming through.
Okay.
We want this. It's gonna feel slower, but those numbers are gonna jump.
Okay. Oh, right. That was, I wasn't.
Yeah.
So my hands weren't moving. That makes sense.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Woo. Let's
Straight
go.
too.
Look at that matchup right there too. 14 on a dynamic loft. Launch angle, really good spot, 2,300 on RPM.
And that's pretty good because I'm friggin' tired too, so.
Yeah, that's a good one to end on.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Well, Josh, I know what I need to work on, and it looks like quite a bit. So hopefully by next time I'll be tuned in and we'll be working on something else. Thanks so much. And where can people find you?
JoshJacksonGolf.com. We are currently here at Jackson Golf Academy at PhD Cincinnati. If you all want to book a session, go ahead and head to my website. We have a couple different locations that are available in the Cincinnati area that we can, check your swing out, get different numbers, also different conditions, so we don't necessarily have to stick indoors. We can also see the ball fly a little bit too. But yeah, come on by, check us out, and we pretty much can help out with whatever
and
swing needs.
then you've got a pretty good following on Instagram. Is it Josh Jackson Golf on Instagram?
Yep. Josh Jackson Golf on Instagram, Josh Jackson Golf on YouTube, TikTok.
That's the man, Josh Jackson Golf.
X,
He's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. Awesome. Well, thanks again, Josh. I appreciate it.
yeah, thanks.
Catch you
Thanks
later
for
on,
coming
sir.
by.
For sure.
Thanks.
That'll make for a good outtake, though.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You gotta hit a couple of these here to